Next example, asking us to graph quadrilateral JKLM. It gives us the vertices and the point value, the coordinate values for each one. So I'm just going to go through and plot my points. So for J, it's -3, 3. So I'm going to go left 3, down 3. So this is point J. Next point is K. That's 1, -3. So I'm going to go over 1 unit, down 3. This is K. Next point is L, which is 1, 4. So I'm going to go right 1, up 4. This point L right here. Last point is M, -3, 1. So that's going to go -3 units over, 1 unit up right now. Let's double check that I did not put that in the right spot. -3, 1 would be right here as M. And I'm going to double check that I actually plotted my points correctly. So J is at -3, -3. That looks good. K is at 1, -3. That looks good. L is at 1, 4. And then M is at -3, 1. So, it'd be really nice if this was a rectangular square, but it's not, so we've got to work with it. So 3 of the sides are pretty easy if we're looking at perimeter. Because they're horizontal, like this side right here, or vertical here, distance is pretty basic. You don't need to get into the distance formula. You can literally just count from K to L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points, right? So this distance here is 7 units. JK right here, that's 4 units. And I'm using units because we don't actually have a unit of measure. J to H, or M, excuse me, not H, J to M is 1, 2, 3, 4 units here. And lastly is, I'm going to figure out what this distance is, right? That's going to be a little bit harder for some of us. So that would be a distance formula type situation, right? So I'm going to write that down. So we have M to L. Right, so I have to use my distance formula. So I'll call this one X1, Y1 for point M, point L, X2, Y2, and then I'm going to use my distance formula. Right, so we have X1, which is -3 plus X minus, that's not distance formula. Distance formula would be X2, which is 1 minus X1. So minus your -3 there. All right, then we square that. And then for the second Y values, we're going to do Y2 minus Y1. So that's 4 minus 1 here squared. Simplify this first group right here. So that's going to be 1 minus -3. So that's going to be 4 squared plus, and then 4 minus 1 is 3 squared here. So keep going. 4 squared is 16. 3 squared is 9. Square root of 16 plus 9 is square root of 25, which is equal to 5 units right now. So then I have this distance here at 5 units. And perimeter is just the sum of those 4 sides, right? So it's 5 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4. So what does that give us? 12 plus 4 plus 4, total of 20 units right now. Don't forget to include your unit of measure. And that's it for that example. What's up, man?
I gotta record mine soon. My async